The centurion does not reach for it. He simply watches. And in that stillness, the weight of destiny settles upon his shoulders like dust. Beneath a bruised twilight, a centurion stands still, hands empty, heart full. Before him, the silence speaks louder than any proclamation. Centuries dissolve as the ancient world yields to a new capital. In the great palace, the emperor walks calm and sure on marble floors. The spear, now gilded, stands silent witness. No proclamation needed his presence. Condensed text. The tides of conquest sweep east, steel and faith crumbling through ash-choked ruins. Crusader knight walks slowly, empty-handed, his spear lodged in broken stone, a quiet witness to a world irrevocably lost. New text. Banners fade. Empire endures in timbered halls. The emperor stands still, gaze fixed on a sprawling map-iron tip aligned with the realm's heart. Velvet cradles ancient parchment. Firelight glows low. The emperor's gaze lingers on the artifact, knowing it carries more than history. It carries the weight of a nation's soul. The artifact moves north, carried by autumn's tide. On the Vltava's edge, the emperor watches, silent as the spear rests still, yet the moment is sacred, unspoken, and eternal. Decades of negotiation end in Aachen's sacred nave. A crowned monarch stands still as the artifact rests on ancient stone. Flowing robes brush the flagstones. The spear watches, silent. New text. Beneath a clear sky, a Habsburg commander walks calmly through a smoke-free courtyard. His relaxed posture echoes the scarred spear on the rack unbroken, steadfast. Gunpowder looms beyond the walls. But here, resilience. The wind carries whispers of ancient oaths, and the moment feels eternally. Generations fade, but Europe's defense now surges forward. In a flickering tent, a Polish Lithuanian commander stares toward distant hills where cavalry waits. A spear leans beside a brass column. Condensed text. The battle ends. Wind sweeps the ridge as the captain walks, hands empty. Victory quiet but deep. The artifact rests on a stone marker. Its presence now the anchor of an empire stretching far beyond the horizon. Revolution reshapes nations. Crowns fall to campaigns. In a captured Milanese armory, a French general stands calm, eyes fixed on a heavy oak door. Beside captured cannons, a linen-wrapped spear rests, a relic honoring the march of armies, silent witness to change. The general walks slowly down the marble steps, leaving war's noise behind. Golden light bathes the artifact on velvet, now a symbol, not a trophy. His quiet glance says it all. Power has changed hands, quietly, forever. He knows the cost of conquest, but still, he waits. Imperial ambition peaks on a windswept plateau. The emperor stands still, hands empty, eyes fixed on a distant valley where lines form. A spear stands unyielding. Aides ignore them. The spear, once a symbol of conquest, now merely a tool of supply chain efficiency. The battlefield fades into quiet empire logistics. A staff officer crosses a wooden bridge, calm, unhurried. The spear, once a symbol of conquest. New text. In the 20th century, a hunger for ancient power grew dark. Inside a vault, a Nazi officer stands rigid, eyes fixed on a steel door. Beneath cold electric light, an artifact rests in glass, its sacred history doomed to be twisted by. The silence is thick, heavy, and unyielding. Descent into the subterranean archive cold, silent, heavy. The official descends, hands empty, burdened by an era's weight. The spear, carefully moved, rests on wood near crate. 37 words. Total war. Crumbles as liberation bursts through shattered gates. In a bombed Munich armory, an Allied officer stands firm beneath the open sky. His eyes lock on a heavy truck. The scarred spear lies abandoned on. The air smells faintly of rain and rusted iron. The cobblestones hum with quiet healing as the officer walks slowly toward the transport. The spear, once contested, now rests secure on padded rails, aligned with a military seal. Rain and rusted iron linger in the air. New text. The dust of conflict settles as quiet scholarship begins. In Vienna's vaulted library, a curator stands in quiet reverence, gazing at a spear once a weapon of conquest, now cradled on velvet, preserved among. Final barrier of reinforced glass seals the artifact from touch. The curator approaches slowly, empty hands reflecting quiet acceptance. Soft light highlights its withered shaft as visitors stand in respectful silence, honoring a legacy that outlives nations. New text. A historian stands still, shoulders squared, in a sterile, silent room. Before him, a spear glows under glass ancient, untouched. His breath matches its stillness. This is not just artifact, it's memory, longing,